This is the thing. A lot of times when you are waiting to have a child, you go through different phases or different stages: grief, pain, sorrow, depression, anxiety, all of these different things, right? But what I want you to know is that most of the time you are not waiting because you did something wrong. You're not waiting because you don't deserve a child. You're not waiting because you're not worthy of it, etc., etc. Those thoughts, those are the tactics that the enemy brings to your mind. So it keeps you anxious, it keeps you depressed, it keeps you looking at the pregnancy test every month and just about to lose your mind because you're like, what is going on, God? What is happening? Why can't I get pregnant? But this is what I have found out. You are not waiting because you did something wrong. You're not waiting because you're not worthy. You're not waiting because even of the infertility diagnosis. You are waiting because of God's timing, and God's timing is attached to purpose. God's timing is attached to purpose. And so when I say that you are highly favored, you are a woman that God chose. He chose you for this wait because his timing for you to have a child is attached to purpose. Your child is favored. You are favored because that child has a specific purpose, but it must come in a specific time in order for it to be fulfilled. We see this clearly throughout the Bible with Hannah, with Sarah, with Elizabeth and Zacharias. And when they had John the Baptist and he was the forerunner of Jesus Christ, John could not come earlier because the purpose for John was to go before Christ. So he had to wait to be born. His parents had to wait to have him. Zacharias and Elizabeth were found blameless, but they still had to wait. So I encourage you to know that you are highly favored, that you are not waiting just to waste time or so that you can just cry and be full of sorrow and full of pain. It's not that type of party. God's timing for your life is directly connected to the purpose of your child. If you would like to know more about this, please join me in my weekly Monday night webinar. The link is in the bio. It is absolutely free. Join me and we go into more detail about how you can defeat infertility with faith. Also, I have more resources linked in the bio. I have my new 31-day infertility defeated journal, and it'll teach you how to pray, what to pray, and what to say over your lives. So I hope this has been helpful. Let me know.